All right, tuning in live from Thornton, Colorado, we have Angie Milanazzo and me, Janae Torres. Thanks for everybody that is tuning in right now. I know a ton of you have heard Angie's story, or maybe you've taken a shot of this water, or you've tried this water out. And today we really wanted to be present with you all for any questions, any concerns. Like maybe you have a family or a friend member that, maybe is suffering from something, or maybe yourself, and you just want to know generically things. There's also people that have questions about the machine. How do I get this? How do I set it up? What's the maintenance? So if you're in here, feel free to shoot below. Also, let us know where you're tuning in from.
Yeah. And I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah. So, Janae, I want you to kind of tell everybody your story because you're the reason why I'm cured.
Mm-hmm.
You gave me your story, and I was so amazed, and it just inspired me, and I was very happy that I met you, right?
Yeah.
That you saved me from all my issues. So most people know what my issues are. They call me the water girl. So Janae, tell your story.
Oh, thank you. Make it a little emotional here, everybody, as this is very deep. But before I met Angie, I was sick for 7 years, and a lot of the doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. So I had symptoms like brain fog. I had a lot of GI stuff, so had a lot of acid reflux, couldn't eat the food I liked. And slowly over time, the food that I was eating, I just couldn't digest it. It's like I couldn't swallow things. Things would just get really upset. I'd be vomiting. I would, TMI, have a lot of like diarrhea and be in the bathroom a lot. And it was just not the life I wanted. I had struggled with migraines every day. Things just got worse to the point where I had seizures, and it was just one thing after the other. One day, after trying to find every single thing that was wrong with me, after so many horrific testing in Western medicine, a dentist took an x-ray of one of my teeth, and he had noticed that it was reabsorbing from the inside out. And he's like, "This is not normal. You're only like 21. There's something wrong." So he sent it off to a specialist, and the specialist then came back and said, "Hey, like you have an autoimmune problem." So I went back to my doctor, primary care physician, and unfortunately, she thought I was a hypochondriac, meaning she thought that it was all in my head, there was nothing wrong, and she told me to go see a therapist. For me, when all of that's happening mentally, and then somebody that's supposed to help you doesn't help you, was really hard on me. I really went through a lot. So I told her, "Hey, no, like this dentist is saying we have to order tests." So that's how I got through. Tests all came back positive and high as an ANA titer. It's a generic screening for autoimmune problems. And from there, then all the specialists came. So, oh, you need to see a rheumatologist. Oh, you need to see a neurologist, the GI specialist. It was just like a domino effect. And all of these doctors, unfortunately, I spent thousands and thousands of dollars on diagnostics, on medications. And they found out I had lupus, fibromyalgia, and gastritis. So lupus, for those of you who don't know, autoimmune condition that can affect everybody super differently, attacks your system systemically, meaning the inside of your body. This is the same thing that Selena Gomez had. She actually had her kidneys affected. Her best friend saved her with transmitting a kidney to her. So for me, my kidneys were failing. My whole stomach was failing. I had to go in for emergency surgery, get my gallbladder removed, and several other surgeries after that. After 7 years of pain and confusion and wondering why nothing was working, I decided to finally do this on my own research. I was like, there's got to be something out there. I'm way too young to be feeling like this. So I was actually on something similar to this, but it was on TikTok. And on TikTok, there was a guy demonstrating all the properties of the water, and he was telling me that smart water was killing me. So I said, "Smart water, that's what I drink. What do you mean it's killing me?" And I thought it was a scam. I didn't believe in it for about 8 months. I flew out to California. That's where this gentleman lived. And he started sharing the water with me. And Angie, I'll never forget, because I know your story is very similar, which we'll get into in a little bit, but I went to that restaurant that night with my friends, like panicking, because I knew if I ate that food, I was going to suffer the consequences of the acid reflux, of the vomiting, my stomach being in horrific pain, and being on the toilet while I'm on vacation. This is how my life used to be, you guys. I mean, it was awful. So I remember drinking the water. I'm the crazy girl with the gallons running around, and I finished my full meal, which was a first, and noticed that there was no symptoms. I'm like, huh.
Wow.
So I'm like, oh, well, I'm taking my medication. Like, it must be, maybe it's sea level. Everything was going through my head. And came to find out later that I went back home because I was feeling amazing while I was drinking this water. Like, energy was back, no acid reflux, stomach wasn't hurting. I felt like I could like live finally. And I went back home and I didn't have the water, so I started drinking the smart water again. And just like that, Angie, like all my symptoms came back.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
When I don't drink
Yeah.
it.
And so when I'm, $42,000 in debt, and my credit score at the time was like a 540 because of how the medical system works. Like, it just was that. And that was after insurance. I mean, it was just crazy, the bills that would be piling up. And I know a lot of other people that, suffer when they are suffering with something medically, the bills and the stress of that alone. Stress is, never good for any disease. So I decided, okay, I'm going to start drinking this water. 2 weeks later, I got off of all my GI medications. So, like the antacids, the anti-nauseas, the gross, disgusting orange powder I had to take while swallowing my food, gone. So I said, hey, like, I'm on all these other neurological medications and stuff. I'm going to stop. So I stopped for 3 months and I went to my rheumatologist. I got my blood work done because I was feeling so incredible. I was like, wow, like, I mean, I feel amazing. I felt like I was reborn. I didn't know what to do with myself. Um, so when I went back, they took my blood, took a couple of days to get back, went back in, and the doctor goes, well, the medication must be working because, everything is completely normal now. And I looked at her and I said, well, I'm not on anything. She goes, what do you mean you're not on anything? And I said, well, I haven't been on any medications for like 3 months. She's like, well, what are you doing? I said, I changed my water. I started drinking this water and I feel amazing. I feel so much better. And her jaw dropped. She's in disbelief. She's in shock. And then the next thing is what shocked me. It was her saying, you don't have to come in here for another 3 months. I guess we'll just look at your lab work. And for me,
like, what?
I mean, I had been going to doctors in and out of the hospitals every single week. So for me, I was so free in that moment. I was like, no, like, wait, really?
I don't have to
Seriously?
go back for 3 months?
Yeah. Yeah. So I started healing. I was feeling amazing. And then all of a sudden, the guy who introduced me to the water, he was like, I'm flying out there. We're going to help other people. And I'm like, no. Like,
Oh, and that's when
not,
you...
yeah, I was like,
Okay.
I'm not doing this. Like, there's no way. I'm not doing this business, nothing. And he's like, no, like, we're doing this. Like, so invite people, set it up. So I have a friend, which some of you all know, Dylan. We used to be in Cutco together a long time ago. And I was like, hey, man, like, can I come in, like, and just show you what this is all about? And he was like, yeah. And this is how I met the wonderful Angie. Angie, at the time, we were in her office, and she was working away. She's just going, didn't want to even look our way. She's like, whatever, I'm busy. And all of a sudden, I started telling my story, and she was like, wait. And I'll never forget, she like turned, she looked at me, and I noticed that she had Tums sitting on her desk. She goes, wait a minute, you don't have acid reflux, heartburn? Like, you can swallow food? And I was like, yeah, like it's all gone. So Angie, without further ado, I just want to ask you to tell everybody your story in case those people haven't heard it yet, because the way you impacted my life, you're the reason why I do share this with other people, because of the impact that I saw that it had on her that day, and over that weekend. So.
Yeah, and actually it was instantly that it helped. Mm-hmm. So I literally have been taking medicines for heartburn. I had GERD. I had an ulcer. IBS, everything. I was just so sick, and it got to a point where I was choking at every single meal. I would eat. I mean, I went as far as buying a dechoker because go look it up. The dechoker. It's this big thing that goes over your mouth, and if you choke, you suck it, and it's supposed to like suck the food out.
Yeah.
Because I was choking at every single meal, and it was starting to scare me.
Oh.
So when you came in, you saw my Tums. I was having heartburn.
Yeah, she was.
And I heard you say, I don't have no more heartburn. I can swallow my food. And I was like, oh, you have a hard time swallowing too?
Mm-hmm.
And you can eat, or your heartburn's going away? That's what sparked me. And I was like, okay, I mean, I'll try it. I mean, look, I got Tums here. I have all these medications. Nothing works.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I didn't want to take those medications anymore. I was done. You know, and then hearing how bad Tums really are for you. So I got 3 gallons did you give me?
Yeah.
I took 3 gallons with me. I had to actually leave to Oklahoma. I was taking my sister-in-law to move her out there, and I started drinking it. And that night we went and had steak, and I ate an actual piece of steak. And I was like, oh my God, I swallowed it. Like we were cheering. Woo! Because normally I would have choked and had to run to the bathroom and throw up. I mean, TMI, but that's the truth. And it was for every single meal. Then I drank all 3 of those gallons. I got back, I called you and I said, Janae, I need refills. And then that's when I started getting refills. I just would go to her house once a week. I gathered 15 gallons and I'd take it to her house.
She would.
and fill up 15 gallons of water and drink it throughout the week. And it was every week faithfully. And then about 3 months, I was like, okay, I can't do this no more. I need to buy a machine. So I bought the machine. And then from there, I've not only healed myself, but I've healed lots of other people. And I mean, people who will watch this, who I've healed, type in that comments and let people know that I've healed you. I healed Pace Morby. He was at our boot camp and his throat has been hurting for quite some time, his vocal cords. And he took a shot at the 2 and the 11. So the 2 is a very acidic and the 11 is a very high pH. And then I made him drink a bunch of the 9.5. And I promise you, his voice changed. It went back to normal. He was speaking and he was like, it doesn't hurt. Like it did not hurt for him to speak.
Wow.
For a whole 7 days. And then after that, he was like, okay, it's starting to come back. I need that machine. So Pace ended up buying a machine. And I've had quite a few other friends that it's helped buy the machine. And actually in the long run, the machine may sound like it's a lot of money to purchase out, one setting, but it's not. Because if you buy bottled water, you're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
I got a machine and I got, how many different sets of waters do I have? 9?
Yeah.
9 or 8?
Yeah.
And this water does everything. It does everything. It takes stains out. It disinfects. It helps pink eye, dizziness, headaches, migraines. Burns, wounds, pain.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you know I broke my toe. I showed you my toe.
No.
But I've just been putting the 11 on it. And it took my bruising away.
Wow.
Now it's still kind of sore, but I'm telling you, I don't think I would have healed that fast.
Yeah.
Without drinking my water.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did you break your toe?
Last month in Lake Powell.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that helped.
And I think we have Holly. I think she's here. Holly, are you here?
Oh, come on.
Come on in. We've got another testimonial here.
Are you? Yes. Yeah, so Holly is one of the wonderful women that Angie helped and introduced me to. And so when we all first met Holly, you were in a lot of pain. Yes. You were suffering a lot. So for those of you here, drop a comment if you do know anybody that is currently like suffering, maybe is in pain, or maybe is just dealing with something as simple as like heartburn. So just drop a 1. And Holly, without further ado, like, can you just tell us a little bit how you got introduced to Angie, you got introduced to me, and kind of where you were at and what was going on at the time?
Sure. So I got introduced to Angie. I knew Angie from working with the real estate. Um, but I had a surgery on my eye and she noticed that it wasn't healing. So she's like, oh, I have something for you. So she gave me this 2.5 water to put on my eye. And within like a day or so, the stitches were healing up. The cut was healing.
And it took you a long time for it to heal, right?
Yeah.
It was not healing.
It was not healing. And yeah, so it healed up within a couple of days after that, after I put the water on there. And then I started telling her about like I had these autoimmune diseases and I had this rash over my entire body, and it was getting really bad. It just itched all day long, 24/7 itch. You start scratching it and it got sore and it just looked like black skin all over. Was in my hair, my scalp, my eyes. Sometimes my eyes would swell up and be shut in the morning, and I'd have to put, something on them to try to get them open. So she's like, okay, try this water. And I'm like, okay. Like everybody, all right, water is going to help. But I did, and I started to feel better. And
your rash?
Rash started to go away. It took a little while because, it was a lot.
But your rash, you don't have a rash
but
right now.
Today,
your skin
I have
looks
absolutely
amazing.
no rash, no itching.
And your face looks so good.
Face is good.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, and I also had the issue of swallowing. I couldn't swallow.
Oh, same as me then.
Yeah. There were a lot of things I couldn't
she had the same thing as
swallow, or things would get stuck sometimes. It wasn't all the time, but occasionally it would get stuck in my chest, and I just couldn't swallow, and haven't had that issue since.
Yeah.
So it's
amazing.
It has been working. So yeah. So when you go from like in pain and in just scratching, and you're willing to try anything. So
you're willing to try anything, right?
Like, okay, anything. Sure, I'll try water.
Desperate.
Yeah, especially after you've been through all the medicines and.
Oh yes, that's
I'm like, I'm not taking no more. I guess
2 years. Well, first year I was put on medication, and it was like, okay, nothing happened. I didn't do anything. They're like, okay, add another medication on top of that one. I'm like, okay, this one's not working either. And that's when I really broke out badly. That's when they put me on prednisone, like a really high dose.
Prednisone, yeah.
I didn't sleep for like 3 months. I didn't sleep at all. I was so tired, and I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I know prednisone, what that does. They put me on that because also I had eczema very bad. I'd get it. It would transfer on my body. It would be on my feet. It would be on my arms. Then it'd go to my lips. Then it would go to my hands. And you saw that
I did.
Displayed the pictures.
Oh my God.
They would hurt so bad. I was so dry, and it hurt. But now I literally have
the rash I had was very similar to that.
Wow.
Yeah, so you scratch it because it
just
kind of breaks
I'd get
open.
Little bumps, like these bumps, and I'd scratch them off. Yeah. And then it would spread.
Oh, and so today I'm on no medication at all.
No medication.
Everything.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Wonderful to walk around and not have to be like it's
right.
And in pain. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I have a question. So, being on all those medications and having to go to the doctors, have you actually saved money by buying this water machine? Because you haven't gone to the doctor.
Because I haven't gone to the doctor.
You don't need all those meds.
And I don't have to get the medications.
You don't have to buy water.
I don't have to buy water anymore.
Because you ain't using tap.
No.
After we heard what tap water is, Janae will tell you about the tap water. You don't.
Yeah. I mean, I knew how bad tap water was.
So everybody buys water, right? You're buying plastic water that sits there in the sun, releasing what God knows what. I mean,
oh my gosh, all the chemicals in the plastic.
Yeah.
I mean, they sit on the hot trucks. By the time it gets to you, I mean, you could go look at a bottle of Fiji. We were just telling this lady last night. I'm like, well, have you ever seen when it was produced?
Right.
Like, no. And I'm like, usually you don't get it for 6 months to
I got a bottle
2
in
years.
No, it's not Fiji though.
Yes.
It's a different one.
So like, look at the production date and then look at the date that you got it from the store.
2 years? Then there's no pH left.
There's nothing.
See,
all water dies within 3 to 4 days. And so if we're living water beings, we're made of 75% water, why is it that plastic bottles, reverse osmosis. There are some other ionizers with like way less quality that don't work, that are very acidic, or like Brita filters and stuff. Why is that the only thing we're exposed to here?
Right.
But then you go to like a blue zone in the world and they have it all.
Yeah.
They have that, all the natural things. And so this is kind of just like a wake up for people of be cautious of what you're eating. Like look at your ingredients, be cautious of what's in your water. Walmart's water actually just made 850,000 people really sick. They're in a huge lawsuit.
No kidding. Oh, wow.
People were losing their vision.
What?
Because that's the chemicals that are in these plastic water bottles that people are putting into their bodies. And so we need your help. And I'm so appreciative of these two because we're trying to spread the word so that people aren't exposed to very harsh things like that, or people can heal naturally. Because really this water is returning your body back to its origin and detoxing all those things out. A lot of the time I'll get somebody that's like saying, oh, well, I'm really healthy. I don't need anything. And that's great. And also we have a friend named Maj. He was that person. He's like, I'm really healthy. Drive up to the springs here in the mountains to get fresh water. He brought it down to one of our presentations and we tested it right then and there.
Yeah.
It was dead. It was dead within 2 hours. And it was very acidic.
Yeah, they just literally drove an hour up and an hour back to come to the to the demo, and they're like, "What?" But they also run a cleaning business, and they use the 11.5 for the carpets because it gets stains out.
Stains like crazy. I had a red stain on my nice ivory purse, and I sent a video to you. Like, look at this.
Yeah.
And it just, this machine isn't just drinking water. It has over 100 uses.
Oh, yeah.
So if you start adding up all the things you buy, laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, all those harsh chemicals. Window cleaner, stain remover, it saves you so much over time. So I didn't realize that until
Bug repellent.
Yes. Sunburns.
I want to try that.
The 11.5. I go outside and I go, shh, and I spray around. I spray me. I just keep spraying it. And I don't get that.
I don't either. They don't like the alkaline.
They do not like alkaline. No, they don't like it. And you wash pesticides off your vegetables. You'd be amazed at what comes off your vegetables.
That's a good
really glad
one.
you brought that up.
Oh, yeah, it's bad. And they taste different. So after you get all that crap off, it's like eating a different vegetable. When I did the artichoke, I'm like, whoa, this I've never tasted an artichoke like this because it cleared off all the crap.
When she told me, and I'm like, I don't even like artichokes, and then I cleaned it off with the stuff, and that was why, because there's this nasty pesticide bitter taste that comes with it, and when you remove it all, it's the actual vegetable.
Yeah, it's actually kind of sweet. The artichoke turns sweet.
Yeah. Well, your son Joey, he didn't like tomatoes, and I came and did the demo here, and he's like, oh, I like this tomato now.
Yeah, because in Italy they don't use pesticides, so they taste completely different. They taste more of like a fruit of what they are. They're a fruit, actually. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. The pesticides leave that sour, bitter, yucco taste on it.
I'll never forget Holly, though. Like, I got to meet Holly, and so obviously you did too, but like when she was really, really sick, her body, like she would come down the stairs and she would just look like she didn't want to move because she was so painful. And her disease is so rare that it broke my heart. So, we were just like gallons, like drink this. And then I even let her borrow my shower. Because please.
No kidding.
Yeah, I had an extra shower
for about a month.
No way.
I would take baths and just like soak my
Can I borrow
it? Yeah.
Before I buy
it? Yeah. So, she went to a Tony Robbins event, and Tony
Robbins drinks it.
Yes.
And she came back after that event. She was literally like glowing. Like, I was like, so how was the trip and how was the water?
Yeah, because he talks about you have to keep your body in an alkaline state.
Yep.
And disease can't live in an alkaline body.
It can't.
And that's what he says. So he had us like detoxing and I mean, we ate a few things, but mainly greens, because greens are also alkaline. So you can drink the water and eat greens,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you keep your body in that state.
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh.
That's
so
amazing.
Looks like somebody commented. Oh, it's Jeremy. What's up, Jeremy?
Oh, Jeremy, what's up, buddy? We're at the office. Jeremy wants the machine.
He does want the machine.
Yes.
Jeremy, what questions or, things do you have for us that we could possibly answer for you here while we're all here on this live? Because I know you've been wanting it for a while. So, like, if there's any questions, I know you have a lot of connections too. So we'll see if he has anything. And if anybody else wants to ask anything, we're an open book.
Yeah.
Just because of the pain and everything we have been through.
Yeah, and I know when people meet me, I always tell them my story. They're like, when I was at Owners Club, they were like, "You're the water lady now." I said, "I am," and I bring my water everywhere. I travel with it. I go through the security line with my water in hand and say, "This is medical grade water." They go, "Okay." They go and they put it in this spinner. I don't know what they're doing when they're spinning it, but then they get some liquid and they put it over vapors. Yeah, something. Yeah.
Yeah. Because all other water will have a vapor that will not let you through with it. But since this is like medical grade, we do have an ISO for it. You are allowed to travel with it wherever you go.
Yes, it is absolutely amazing. And so what we're going to do too is we're going to have a Zoom where we show you how to use the machine. Now, we can give you all the benefits, everything, but I think most people struggle with like, well, how am I going to set that up? How am I going to use it? Because that's what I thought at first. When I bought it, I was like,
me too.
Oh,
scary.
Well, how do we even use it? I mean, I know you got this water, but where does it come from? How does the machine work? How often do I have to clean it? Is there a filter? Do I have to, so I want to show everyone how to use it so that you can use it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is a new thing in the world, and this company is so generous. Like there's so many different products to keep you and your family the healthiest and protected. Actually, right now here in the studio, we're being protected from all the technology surrounding us.
I feel like I have energy.
Yeah, huh?
I really feel like I have a lot of energy
right
now.
So
I didn't in that room.
It's crazy. I've had it for 2 weeks because it's one of the newer products. It comes from Malaysia. And basically, it protects you from all the bad EMF and all the non-invasive radiation. So, does anybody in here own a cell phone, use a microwave, dishwasher? Are you on a computer? Then you definitely need this because what you're doing is exposing yourself to all those harmful frequencies, and it's a frequency harmonizer. So for me, owning it for 2 weeks, my sleep has been the deepest it's ever been. I've actually been in such deep sleep I can't get up, like I can't wake up, and I've had incredible dreams. And I notice when I don't have it or when it's off, my eyes actually start to burn. And I feel like I can't focus as much because of the transmission from all the technology that's coming through. Yeah. So I feel very clear. I can sleep very, very well. Like I've never really had that issue, but very well now. And it's cool. It's very different. We got Kangen beef now with a whole cows that drink this as well.
Oh, yeah.
We have a shower, we have a supplement. Yeah. So there's lots of things, and I think we're on a mission, and we're here to do this together of like making the world different because other countries just do things a lot differently than America, and we have to be that change. There's a lot of big pharma here. There's a lot of money stuff, unfortunately, and that's why we're exposed to all these different things because if they can keep us sick, they're profiting.
Right.
I mean, I haven't been to the doctor in I don't even know.
Either.
2 years? Yeah, I think it's been 2 or 3 years. Yeah. Holly's been out. Angie's been out. Yeah. It's a whole different life.
Yeah, right. Really.
So we want to invite you to a Zoom, and basically, because we know you're all from everywhere, and we got people in different states, different countries. Don't worry if you are in a different country. We are global. So we have teams in Italy, France, Canada, you name it. And we have ways to help everybody wherever they're at. And what for the Zoom and stuff, is there like a link or something they can
So
sign
I'll
up?
post it in the Discord for all of our Sub 2 community and Owners Club, because I know there's quite a few people who were really interested in it. And I'll post it on my social media. Maybe we'll do another live and give that information out live.
Sounds good.
Like to people, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
See what works best for everybody, and go from there.
Yeah, so if you're like, hey, I want to hear more, hey, I got somebody that is suffering, or maybe I have clinics, restaurants, and like a lot of personal trainers that really like to partner with this kind of thing as well. So if you know people that could benefit, so we can stop not only what we're ingesting, but environmentally, like that's really hurting the earth. That much plastic in the world and the disposal of it. Even recycling like isn't even 100%. So we're trying to make this difference. We're sticking with our glass, our blue bottles, and making that change.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to say one thing about my dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So my dog, he is old and he tends to eat grass. And every time he eats grass, he gets an infection in his mouth and it swells up.
Oh.
And so I just get the 2 and I spray it all over him and it heals him literally like the next day. But I also let him drink the water. And I have noticed that he has much more energy. He's 13, 14. Yeah. So he's old, but he does not act like he doesn't act like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So animals too. I think so many of us have those stories with our animals because mine, my Pomeranian, she has IBD really bad. And me and her were both taking antacids and doing all the things together. So we both started drinking the water and we both got off of the medication.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I was like, okay. And then Tad was telling us last night about his dog's losing hair.
Yeah.
His dog was losing patches of hair.
Chunks.
And he was just spraying the beauty water, which is right here, all over his dog, and it all grew back. He said he tried coconut oil, rosemary, nothing was working.
Yeah.
So heals animals, heals plants. Plants love this stuff. So if you're a big plant person, there's a very specific setting they
Makes
like.
them grow.
You'll put them
My mom, they bought them. I bought them a machine, and she used to have these plants on the side of when you walk into her house, and she said they've never grown, but she just waters them. When she got the machine, she started watering them with maybe a 9.
Oh, okay.
Because it does say on that sheet that you could water the plants. But I don't know, whatever number she used, I'll have to ask her. But
ask her.
they're up to the ceiling.
Really?
Yes. She goes, oh my gosh, I've had these for so many years and they've never grown. And then all of a sudden she's watering them with the water and they're growing up onto her ceiling.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we have to have pictures. I have a Kangen water machine at home and it's amazing. Oh, Joel has one.
Joel,
oh my gosh.
Joel, do you know all the things you can do with your machine? Because I know people who have it and didn't even know that they could do all the stuff with it.
Yeah, so many people.
My nail tech, her mom has one. I'm like, tell your mom she can do this. Yeah, she's like, really? I go, yeah. Like you can disinfect all this stuff here at your nail salon. It disinfects.
Use it.
Yeah.
Save the money and time. I don't know. And from being exposed to that many chemicals.
Yeah. Oh, and my son had kidney stones and I made him start drinking the water and he didn't pass them. Like he healed. He miraculously healed.
Wow. And how old is he?
27.
When did he start getting him?
He just got him. It was like 4 months ago.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Yeah, he was in so much pain, and I was like, drink the water.
Yeah.
So I bought him a 5-gallon thing of water because he doesn't live with us anymore. So took it home, and he was like, okay, I believe in your water. It cured me. I was like, yes.
I love Angie's enthusiasm. Like she literally will just walk around and like help
I
and
like
cure
watching
people.
it before my eyes because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wait, I'll help you there.
Yeah,
I can help
that's
you.
great.
Oh, and my other son had hiccups really bad for all day. And Tom used to get them for like days at a time. Joey used to too, but I was telling him, I go, because he didn't believe in it in the water. He was like, oh, I said,
Mhm.
all right, well, go take a shot of the 2 and 11. And he goes, okay, if they go away, then I'll believe you. And they went away. They went away right after he did the
Really?
shots. I'm not
No
kidding.
way.
Ask him. He said, no. Yeah, he'll tell you.
That's so awesome.
It's so crazy.
The stories and the testimonies is what seriously drives me. It's what moves me. I mean, I've gone to hospitals. I had a friend, she was blowing up my phone one day, and she was like, my dad, he's really sick. He's got something going on. He can't urinate right now. And she's like, he's been in the hospital for like 3 days. I'm like, where is he at? So I'm like on the mission. She's like, oh, he's all the way down here. So I grabbed all my water. I grabbed, the supplement, drove down there. I'm walking in. Of course, the doctors are giving, and the nurses are like, you can't bring that in here. I'm like, this is water, and trust me, he needs this right now. And they were like, well, we have water. I'm like, no. Like, what water, do you have? And they're like, oh, well, it's like tap. I'm like, oh my God, no wonder this guy can't urinate. So I'm like, no, he needs to drink this. I promise I help people all the time. And so he did. He was discharged an hour later.
What?
An hour later and was urinating just fine.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I was like, see, this is what I mean. So he was so grateful. He totally believed, and he's been out of the hospital ever since. I mean, not being able to urinate, that is scary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
And he was all in there by himself, too. And I was just like, no, you need to drink this. And I sat there with him, so it's crazy, the things that we've done. And California, they had all those fires. And our whole entire team, our community, we just act so fast. Like we were like, all right, people need water. They don't have clean water. It's all contaminated. People don't have homes. So we rushed down there. We're like giving gallons and gallons of water because in moments of crisis,
you can get it from me. I'm going to be sending out something for in Sub 2 and Owners Club to give you information about the machine. So we're going to do a demo of how to use the machine. We have demos of what it does for you. I'm sure you've heard my story about the water, but I can also send you the information as well. So I've got your information.
Yeah, we can definitely help you out. Hi. Okay. Awesome. Sweet. And Michael, where are you located? Is he here in Colorado?
Yes, I think so. Right?
Michael,
Kangen? Yes. Michael, you're in Colorado, right? I think so.
Ohio?
Oh, he's in Ohio right now.
Ohio.
That's okay. I have your info, though. I could email it to you or text you.
Yeah. Cool, Ohio. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go by our house out there. And if you're in Cleveland, the neighbor, it was a commercial building that caught fire and it melted the whole side of our house. My rental.
No.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
That's so scary. Oh my gosh.
He said, but we'll return to Colorado immediately. Oh, he's near Cleveland. I'll message you the address. It was on the news, actually. It was on the news and everything. Yeah. So the guy that we bought it from, we bought it Sub 2 from a seller. And Dylan texted him. He was like, hey, there's a fire that's next to the property that we bought, from you. And he was like, I know he's a retired firefighter, but he follows up on all the fires.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh, shoot, that is across the street from the house that I sold. So he sent us information. He was giving us pictures and all the new stuff. Wow. But yeah, no, it literally just melted the the siding. It's that
Like the vinyl.
yes, the vinyl
Yeah,
siding. It lifted
okay.
up.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
Is everybody okay?
Everybody's okay.
Whew. That's scary. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that it's in Cleveland.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad everybody's all right.
Yeah, everybody's okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
It busted out a window, I think, in the house. So we got to just get that fixed. But fires are hot.
Yeah, they are.
They're
And
scary.
yeah, it's like the mission too with this whole company. When there is crises, we really do pour and we really go and help.
Yeah.
Hurricanes, fires. Like our CEO, Mr. Oshiro, is very giving. He loves to give, and there's like a whole history behind this. It was actually, this machine was created because of a war and because of his family members dying. So it goes into what we call the Compassion Project, and that video is still being edited, but I got to watch a little sneak peek, and it's intense. It's a lot.
Yeah.
What they do, what they give. So it's a mission that we all have to come together, and we really have to help one another through these challenges like that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So if you guys, if you know me, you know how to reach out to me. Reach out to me on my social medias, whatever, in messaging, and I will send you the information to join the Zoom that we have on the water. Or if you know Janae, Holly, reach out to any one of us.
Yeah, we're more than happy to help you. And don't be shy. And also, we totally understand where you're coming from, because I thought this was a scam for like 8 months.
I never thought, when I started drinking it, at first I thought it was a scam. Okay.
Oh,
When
yeah,
you came in,
I
I
did
didn't
too.
listen. And then when I heard you say that, I was like, okay, I'll try it. And now I'm like, you have to have it. Everybody needs to drink this water. Everybody needs one in their kitchen. They do.
They do.
Honestly, it does miraculous things. I'm just going to say that you want this machine.
Yeah, this will be, I think, the next paradigm shift. So, like when we went from Blockbuster to Netflix, we went from taxis to Uber. We're going to go from bottled water to these ionizers.
Yes.
And there are plenty of different ones, but I will tell you, they don't work. And I never believed it till I actually started drinking one of the other ones and got sick again. I was stuck in Canada, I was telling Angie.
Oh, yeah.
It was awful. So, yeah, just also, there's people that are like, oh, well, this machine's on eBay, it's on Amazon. And we were talking about this last night. Don't get those, because people will actually take the machines apart, put something different in them,
And
actually
take the good stuff that's in it.
and they sell like,
and you don't have a
individual
warranty
pieces.
no more.
No warranty. Like we won't be able to help you, because I have
Right.
no idea where that machine came from. And I unfortunately had one person do that, and it didn't work. They completely had to break it down. There was other pieces in there. It was a mess. So,
And if you live up towards Thornton, Westminster, whatever, come to my house.
yeah.
Get a 5-gallon jug of water. I have all kinds of people that just come and get it, because that's what I did with Janae before I bought it. And then I couldn't live without it, so I had to buy it.
I'm so happy you both healed. Oh my God. Like,
oh, you. oh, gosh. Yeah.
Oh, what we went through. Oh my gosh. So I'm so glad we're all healed. We're happy, and we're so happy to invite you in fully and help you all as well, and anybody that you may know as well.
What's that saying? You want to change your life, you change your water?
Yeah, change your water, change your life.
Change your water, change your life. Yes.
And there's all these different things. Change your environment, change your life.
Yeah.
Change your beef.
Change your beef, your water, what you put in your mouth.
Yes.
All right. Well, reach out to any one of us, like I said, and I'd be more than happy to give you water, tell you about it, and come to our demo.
Yep.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
Happy Friday. Have a great weekend.